Really, I mean, coming out here, we've been struggling, you know, the last 2 races. And the plan coming in here was to play it safe. And once we pick up that run and information from that run, we could, you know, build on that. And that's exactly what we did. You know, we've improved a little bit every single run, 90, 80, 71, and then, you know, that last run. So I'm very proud of, you know, the entire Advanced Auto Parts team, David Grebnick, Max Savage. They gave me a race car. They told me it would, you know, they told me it was going to do that. On that last run, Grebnick pulled me aside and told me it was going to be a fast one, so to hang on.
Kind of goes back for my team to the last day of the season last year. We had a chance to win a championship. We didn't get it done, and that didn't set well with my team over the winter. And they worked really hard at getting this thing prepared and figuring out what our weaknesses were. And so far, you know, we've been quick everywhere we've been. Testing, Pomona, Phoenix, now Gainesville. So pretty impressive. You know, it's not by a lot, though. Tim Wilkerson was close. You know, I think the first 2 races I had a little bit on the field.
It's my team. It's, you know, I've always been able to drive a race car. You know, I'm not, you know, trying to pat myself, you know, on the back, but that's not ever been an issue. The hardest part is having a lot of power and a good car. And the elite team, Richard Freeman, is incredible. It's I just get in there and drive. You know, I tell people all the time, I own a golf cart and a hat and a driving suit, and that's it. He puts me in a fast car every weekend, and that's you know, you can only do what your crew chiefs and stuff have to work with.
Off season was pretty busy. You know, we had a lot of work to do around the shop, and it wasn't just race on the race motorcycles. You know, with Vance and Hines, we also have our factory flat track team for Harley Davidson as well. So it was all hands on deck trying to get every race vehicle in the shop up to speed. So they're building new chassis. Luckily, my brother and Mike, my crew guy, took them under their wing to build a new chassis for me after we saw that the chassis I was riding all last year wasn't up to snuff after I jumped on our newer bike at the end of the season, which is the one that Angel's riding now. So it's working great. We brought that bike out in testing, and on the very first full run, it went about a 680. And then I think I've we ran 4 consecutive 70s after that in testing, and then came here and ran another 75 today. I was hoping to go 200. That was really the thing that was, you know, trying to be the point to strive for. Eddie's been knocking them off here pretty regularly here lately, and it would have been nice to get that one out of the way, but there's always tomorrow.